What's going on there, friends and neighbors? I'm ShinRobjira, and today we're going to be taking a look at Bandai's Kana, Godzilla, King Ghidorah, and Ghidorah model kits. I don't really see these as like Gunpla or any of the sort because those are kind of like meant to be more than just model kits. These are pretty standard. I mean, you could still customize them and everything. These are called Kana model kits because on their runners, they actually spell out the characters' names in Kana. And I know this is a bit of a who gives a shit Rob moment, but I really do like that we've got the resealable packages for all of them. And I especially like that they induce heart attack because you don't see the stickers anywhere, but they're actually here in the cardboard on the inside, so.
ShinRobjira.
King Godzooka Joe. So, King Ghidorah, he's definitely the weirdest looking of the bunch. Clearly, all of these have a very weird and not exactly accurate art style to them. Very blocky, they're not really full. And that's initially what drew me to these kits in the first place. Just their weird look, their very gappy nature. I don't know, something about these just kind of speak to me. And since these are model kits, if there are any eyes, any teeth, any kind of sticker-based detailed fucked up, I can't blame Bandai or a factory, I can only blame myself. With that being said, I really like how King Ghidorah obviously has that lovely little texture going on with his wing membranes. For the most part, I do think the skin detailing that is actually present looks rather cool. Earl's got shark fins on his back, which is nice. And his tails are... These are definitely Godzilla Roblox skins. But overall, again, blocky, angular. Yes, there's nubs. If you have a problem with it, click off now because I don't want to hear your bullshit. With that being said, we got a ball joint at the tail over here. Another ball joint at this section of the tail. Another ball joint and another ball joint. Ball jointed wings, which will go up and down, and they can even fold up. And as you can see, this guy's torso doesn't like staying together, especially when I mean, look at this. You could practically split him in half. But yeah, since they are ball joints, you can do the Bandai movie monster series folding method with them if you get them and want to save on shelf space. Granted, these wings aren't exactly the biggest shelf hog killers I've ever seen, but they are present. We're gonna get ball joints at each of the three heads. They can, like, look at that. Like, dude, like, bam, look at that. Man. I don't know what this is supposed to signify, but you can do that. You just bring them. Face off! Get over here, John Travolta. And I do believe there is going to be, minor movements at the head over here. You know what? Fuck you. You stay off. Movements at the heads over here. The varying degrees of actual movement. And then at the feet, we're going to get this very limited ball joint for very limited pivoting. You could point up, you could point down, you could do all that fun stuff. And as far as posability goes, I mean, King Ghidorah's legs don't move. The best you'll probably get out of the legs is a lean forward, which ain't bad. You can give the tails a nice spread at the back to give him a little bit more presence from the front. I mean, look at that. That's not bad. And okay, let's put his fucking face back on. For the most part, what you see here with King Ghidorah is initially what you're going to get with everybody, although I think Godzilla and Ghidorah do stay together a bit better than Ghidorah does. But, you know, it's not impossible to get some aura out of him. It's just the majority of that aura isn't exactly going to be what I would call, you're going to be sold on this by the end of this video. Anyway, let's talk about my favorite of the set. Yes, you guessed it. Global Tetrahedron. Also, this has nothing to do with the review. I just wanted to point this out. I really do like that Bandai gave Reaction Ghidorah a twin. Anyway, my love for this Ghidorah kit isn't just and solely based on that I love Ghidorah. It's the creativity that went into making it. Not me putting it together, but it being produced. I really love this bloody mucal snot rocket colorway that Ghidorah took on for this. And I'm sorry for that visual. That's exactly what this is. A bloody snot rocket. These streaks of red strewn about a very translucent green Ghidorah is something that I didn't know I needed. And I kind of do hope that this colorway makes its way into the movie monster series eventually, because a translucent green Ghidorah vinyl figure is something that I desperately need. I really like the thrown together nature, the almost accidental looking nature to this little kit. Translucent green, 5 foggy reds. Do love that you can see the inner workings of what makes a model kit a model kit. And then you get those piercing, I don't know who the fuck or what the fuck I am eyes with a nice little texture on the face as well. This is definitely the strongest kit out of all of them. Plus, I really like the molded in drippy details that the figure features. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head isn't exactly on a ball joint, it's kind of on a peg, and sometimes it moves. The arms can move up about that far, down about that far. Uh-oh! I think Ghidorah, yeah, so, oh, actually, maybe not. I don't think these are intended to move. The hands were actually the hardest part to get right on this model kit because I was an idiot and didn't see, oh, look, shape, piano keyboard. Oh yeah, the legs do move forward. Look at that. Very nice. Ghidorah playing with its multiple toes. Let's go. And as you can see over here, left, right, but that is a shape that probably won't allow for any sort of swiveling at the ankle, no. Now when it comes to the tail, yeah, you're gonna get the same thing. It is a peg that does not allow for movement. Again, I don't think these were ever meant to be like action figure based model kits. I think they're literally just meant to be little things you could put on your desk somewhere. But Ghidorah, I feel, has the most fun, lends itself the best to this overall stylization, and had the least amount of stickers. That, coupled with its absolutely cool colorway, yeah, Ghidorah is my number one suggestion. I might actually get another one just to keep it in its Katakana box. Godzilla time. Feast your eyes on the Godzilla of forever. Putting the stickers on this guy's head, I mean, I'm sure some of you can kind of see devils in the details here. It was a pain in the ass. I actually would have just preferred if I had tiny little pieces for the eyes, but yeah, the wonky eyes on this guy is entirely my fault. Not Bandai, not Haya, not anything. Just me. Godzilla is this smoothened out obsidian rock looking thing. As much as I gave myself a hard time for the stickered eyes, I think the stickered dorsal fins look really good on my part. Pet. And yeah, they're only one-sided, and yeah, I hate stickers and how they eventually peel, but I feel these did the job well enough. Godzilla's got a rotted out side of his tail that shows, like, you can hide your Pez in there, whereas on the other side, it's pretty solid. And when you look at his hands, this guy kind of gives off a bit of a video gamey feel, and I can't tell, yeah, this guy's got some sparkles in his overall, like, disposition, if you look close enough. Because from far away, it's just like, look at that piece of cheap plastic landfill that Rob's talking about this week. But anyway, when you look at his hands, he comes off rather video gamey. I was surprised to see that there was no stickers for his little clawed hands over here. And while I do think Ghidorah lends best to this overall art style and build, I really do dig the angular nature for that of Godzilla. Again, he comes off kind of Robloxy. He's got that weird detail on his neck. He's got a full breastplate for a chest. The thunder thighs are still thundering forward. And the dorsal fins, they're dorsal fins. Now, obviously, we're really not going to get anything at the head, light movements. You will get minimal movements at the arm, but as you can see, from the way that this is made, if you push it, it's just going to come right off. The hands will see a nice little bit of swivelable action, though, which is cool. I wonder, can you just place this on the body already posed? No, it's not working. See, that's the one reason why I think most people aren't really going to go for these. It's just they're so limited in what you can do with them. And the legs, yeah, like barely anything at all. And if you push it anymore, they're gonna fall right off. And then you will be able to swivel all the way around at the foot. Nothing at the base of the tail, but as I'm sure you could tell, you can bend the tail down and then all the way back up. It's in a permanent S curve or V cursive checkmark curve, whatever. It's cool. It's nice. I hated the sticker application for this. I think his mouth, yes, his mouth can open. Dear God, oh Christ ass mighty. This is why Rob doesn't make figures, everybody. Oh, that is so festively uneven and bad. But you know what? He's mine. There's a good chance that no other version of this Godzilla is going to look as dumb as this does. And I quite like it. That gives him his charm. King Ghidorah will be standing over 4 inches tall. Ghidorah will be standing slightly over 3 inches tall, as will Godzilla. Shokugan, modern day movie. King, SH Monster Arts, soon. HG, reaction. Finger puppets, Bam presto, ETZilla, the Bandai Kana model kits. It's either going to be for you or it's not. And I imagine for a majority of you, it's probably not. Me, I have a soft spot for these little knickknacks, and I can't tell you why. I just do. They're fun, even if Ghidorah made me want to rip my hair out. I had fun, and I hope you had fun. And if you didn't have fun, just wait until next time where I'm going to be talking about the...